Just risings, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You gotta keep in mind that Keep It PE podcast is a global show, and today we will be discussing Danny Masterson, guilty in rape retrial. We'll be discussing this and more when we return from these brief messages on today's episode of The Negro Treatment.
The Negro Treatment.
I didn't do anything. I did anything.
The Negro Treatment.
No.
The Negro Treatment. The Negro Treatment.
Welcome back to the Keep It PE podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and we show how one could or could not be keeping it P. And I am your host today, TZ Von Savage, in the place to be. Bat Masterson, guilty in rape retrial. I know it's Danny, but Bat Masterson sounds so much cooler. Danny Masterson was just found guilty by a jury on 2 of 3 rape counts he was facing, with a deadlock on the third. That 70s show actor received the guilty verdict Wednesday and got a partial R. Kelly Negro treatment in downtown Los Angeles. He was reportedly facing over 40 years for 3 counts of rape, but unclear how that'll change with only 2 of them now in play. As it has been reported, Masterson's first trial kicked off in October, where he pled not guilty. Sound familiar? Kelly, Jay-Z, not guilty. Kelly, Jay-Z, not guilty. And the whole thing ended in a mistrial. The following month, after the jury couldn't come to a decision, 2 of 12 jurors voted to convict Masterson on 1 measly rape charge. 4 jurors voted to convict him on 2nd rape charge, and 5 jurors voted to convict him on the 3rd rape charge. He was spotted stepping out of the courtroom after the declaration with a big smile on his face with his wife, Buju Phillips. Perhaps he's smiling because he really knows he won't really be serving that much time, if any. I'm sure he's going to appeal. After the mistrial, Masterson's attorney, Philip Cohen, told us the case was about nothing other than the credibility of the 3 accusers, and that credibility could only be determined by comparing, contrasting, and focusing on the ever-evolving statements given by the women. In a nice way, he's saying they're full of BS. He's saying they're lying. His team tried pretty hard to get the case dismissed, but to no avail, and the retrial started up last month, bringing in Sean Holy to his defense, known from O.J. Simpson's criminal trial. You'll recall Masterson was charged back in 2020 with the alleged victim saying the incidents went down between 2001 and 2003, which is smack dab in the middle of his work on the comedy series. Masterson and company have profusely denied any rape allegations, claiming The incidents the Jane Does are referring to were completely consensual. That's it. That's all. He is found guilty. Don't get to celebrating just yet. We'll see if he gets the complete R. Kelly treatment when he is sentenced. Don't forget, he will also more than likely be filing an appeal. I'm not going to hold you, just going to mold you, scold you, and fold you about being off code. I'm going to leave you with 4 words, as we always do around this time. And you know what them words is, y'all? Do you know what them words is, y'all? It's love, a little bit of love, peace, 2 fingers in the air. And sometimes they turn into the pew pew, the Kit Kat. You might have to break somebody off. You need both pieces to have that real peace and blessings. Be a blessing, give a blessing, and don't be afraid to receive a blessing. And Maloha, gotta go ha, out the doha for show ha. Big brother, light bright, supreme, almighty, signing out.
The Negro treatment.
I didn't do anything that did anything.
The Negro treatment.
No.
The Negro treatment.